Sure. She just forgot to bring the string, which makes it easier, but anyways. So here we go for the Administrator of the Year. I always get so nervous. Plate spinning is a circus skill where the performer spins the plate on a wooden or plastic stick on their finger. Multiple plates can be used at once to show great levels of skill. The administrator we would like to nominate shows great talent as a juggler. It's truly amazing the number of plates that she keeps simultaneously spinning. She consistently challenges all those who are on her team to focus on customer service. As anyone in business can tell you, a large part of customer service is communication. The administrator has the ability to speak clearly to anyone, her staff, a board member, a principal, even the most upset parent. That's a skill. She's very good at making complicated issues easier to understand. Quite often, she's asked to intervene after there's already been a breakdown in communication with someone else. Clearing up a misunderstanding, settling a dispute, or fixing a problem are tasks that frequently come her way. Her ability to communicate begins with her talent for listening. Her careful attention helps her to understand concerns. With that understanding, she is then able to develop a resolution that is quite often good for everyone. Patience with the customer is another skill, which may be hard to master for some, but not for this administrator. Regardless of how long or how hard her day has been, she's always been able to give the customers a calm and composed outlook. She frequently encounters difficult people who are not always looking to cooperate. No matter how rude or how disrespectful those folks can be, this administrator is always in control and remains calm and composed during the whole interaction. Patience with her team. Well, she's not perfect. She's a hard taskmaster who constantly drives her team to work harder and work smarter. She preaches self-dependence and challenges her team to learn more and do more. Whether it's a new process, a new form, or a workflow process, she's always questioning and always seeking the best practice. She's a change agent who does not mind developing new ways of getting things done. She's an innovator who constantly looking for a better way to educate. We can approach her with a situation for her to provide the answer. But no, she proceeds to make us talk through the process and to explain her solution, letting us work out our mistakes. Some of us can never forget when she pokes her head in the office and calmly says, "I'm on my way to a meeting, but remind me when I get back that I'm upset with you." Our response is clearly that she should recognize that we have a terrible memory. It's not unusual for her team to find a journal article cut out of their desk with a sticky note on it that says, "Look into this," or "Let's try to do this here," or "What are your thoughts on this?" We may receive an email at any time during the day that says, "Think about this. We'll talk later." Some uncomfortable with change may find it unsettling at first, but this administrator leadership is calm and steady and challenges yet reassures. She promotes a sense of team with those in her charge. Whenever one teammate member has a particularly busy time, she rallies all the resources in her command to address the issue. She regularly holds teams meetings where resources and demands can match up, where partnerships can be made, and where projects can be designed. Beware of the unexpected lunch invitation. It's never random. There may not be a formal agenda, but there clearly is a purpose. Everyone leaves lunch a little bit busier than they were going in and focused on becoming her number one for at least that moment. With all suspects, she looks like a duck on the pond. The duck seems to be moving about without effort, but under the surface of the water, the duck is kicking its feet very hard. The administrator accolades beyond her years. Her resume is accomplished and impressive. She's received her undergraduate, master's, and doctorate in education and worked her way from assistant principal to assistant superintendent for student support services. She serves on numerous councils and organizations. She's an amazing wife and mother, and this year's administrators team clearly believes that she's deserving of this recognition. We are proud to nominate for the Administrator of the Year, and we are truly blessed that she's their leader, but also their friend, Melissa Balknight.
but then I'm also happy, but when I look over and see my family, I do feel emotional. So my family's here. I want to thank them for being here today. My son's probably like, what is wrong with my So I want to thank my husband and my mother and my sister-in-law, actually, and my son for being here today, and my nephew for taking time out of their schedule. And obviously, my husband's had me on a wild goose chase for 2 days, so he totally was aware of this. But I also want to thank the GCAEOP because we built a really collaborative relationship this year, and for this year, for the first time, we've offered credits to them within our district, and so we think that that was a great partnership. I want to thank you for this opportunity. It's very humbling to me to receive this. I don't know if I've ever had so many nice words said about me to such a large group, so I'm going to pretend that I won an Oscar. So I'll have to see if maintenance can build a shelf in my office. So I'm very excited and thankful.
I invited them to stay for the show.